Hey everybody, it's time for Off the Ledge. It's the weekend already. It is June 7th, 2025. My iPad is moving. Couple of things. I just want to give you some advice. Understand that when you look at things in the news and they seem really bad to you, it doesn't help anything for you to go down that tunnel of darkness. Okay? It doesn't make sense. So if you want to help the collective energy, say things are moving all the time. If you want to help the collective energy, and mostly if you want to help yourself, stop it. Stop looking at what you do not like and start looking at what you want. And if you don't see what you want, visualize it. I have provided countless tools on my channel. Every Thursday night, there's a guided meditation for a healed America. I don't think there's anything really more that I could do. I'm not saying it's all up to me to calm you down. I'm just saying that the tools that I know work are available to you. They do work. I feel very strongly that's it's contributed to the chaos in the sense, like, if you look at, they brought Garcia home, Albrego Garcia, who was illegally deported like all the rest of them. Okay, now what that tells us is that the Constitution remains strong, irregardless of how much Pam Blondie wants to spin everything. So blatantly, glaringly, obviously out of control lying, right? That's what fascist regimes rely on. Fascist regimes rely on lying. Alexei Navalny, whose book is behind me, it's called Patriot, said about Putin, and it stuck with me. He never stops lying. Now, I got an email from Midas Touch, their newsletter email, and it said something to the effect of, we're no longer a democracy. I dissent. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree with that statement. I know the point that they were attempting to make in saying that. Authoritarian practices are in place and are trying to strip away all of our rights. That is true. But the United States of America remains a democracy. If you need to use that as an affirmation to keep you off the ledge, the United States of America is a working democracy going through a challenge. And basically it's a war between fascism and democracy. Not a war with weapons. That's what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. So, keep your optimism high. And if you need to not read any bad news stories, then don't. If you recognize that for you, it just drags you down and you just start spiraling, don't. Think about what you want and look at all the good that's happening. All right? You probably have a roof over your head and food in the fridge and people that love you. That would mean you're very wealthy. Let's read from Ernest Holmes. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And please share my videos. I'm a shadow banned channel. YouTube makes me not visible to the public. Today we consciously let go of every discord. We drop all sense of lack or limitation from our thought and every belief that we have ever had in negation or fear. We now have a belief in success and faith. We permit the spirit within us to express itself in perfect freedom, bringing increasing joy into our experience. There is that within us that is completely conscious of its unity with good, of its oneness with all the power there is, and all the presence there is, and all the life there is. Upon this power, presence, and life, we depend with implicit certainty, with complete confidence, and with absolute assurance. We allow the divine wholeness to flow through us into ever-widening fields of activity. Every good we have ever experienced is now increased tenfold. Every joy we have ever experienced is now multiplied. There is a new influx of inspiration into our thoughts. We see more clearly than ever before that our divine birthright is freedom, peace, joy, and eternal goodness. We perceive that this same birthright is bequeathed to all people. All power is delivered unto us, and this power we use for our own and every other person's good. This divine presence interprets itself to us in love. Friendship, peace, joy, and goodness are ours now and forever, and so it is. So I want to just invite you to do this. In the comments, put good news. I might start that as a practice for people to put good news that they come across, you know, about everything that's going on. Good news that you come across about the fight that we're in to save democracy. And I just want everyone to really just reflect on, there's not been a time in history where human civilization's freedom has not been threatened. It's just our turn. There is a lot of good happening. So if you see some good news, when you come across some good news, just make sure you put in the comments what you came across. The prayer of protection, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Let's listen to Kathy Beale's astrology forecast for today. The moon is in Scorpio today. Great time to get a reading. Since I mentioned it, I just want you to know, like my channel is like NPR. Which is probably why they're trying to shut me down, right? I rely on your generosity to keep going. So I just want to say that this is my business. I am listed in the Best American Psychics directory. I rely on readings. There's a special offer for new clients, and I appreciate all of your love and all of your support so much. It's so important that we're in this together, helping one another, and thank you for your generosity. All right. This is for today.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for June 7th.
I gotta wait for the motorcycle.
2025. It's an intense day. Doesn't have to be unpleasant. Could be highly, highly productive. Purging, releasing, clearing out closets, dumping a lot out of your mind, dumping a lot out of your life. All possible. Great day for starting a diet, by the way, if that's something that interests you. Or go to a horror film. I hear really interesting things about sinners. That's all for now.
She hears really interesting things about sinners. That has me intrigued. I'll have to ask her about that. So, to book a reading with Kathy Beale, EmpowermentUnlimited.net, and her YouTube channel is @ProfessionalAquarium. Please support the psychics and the astrologers who are being shadow banned by YouTube. It's really important. Alright, let's choose 3 Osho Zen cards for the day. I'll be back tonight with a PNN pop-up just to go over a couple things that are going on in the news. And also Church of Spirituality meets every single Sunday. You can join us for virtual fellowship at 1 p.m. Eastern Time every single Sunday. We pray for our country and the world during that time too. Pray and intend. It's all based on Science of Mind, School of Thought. Okay. We are the power. That's really the main theme. Okay, let's see what the cards have for us today. Through this great intensity of things, we grow stronger and more resilient, and we need that. We're experiencing, I really have a sense that exponentially more people are jumping in the fight to save democracy. We're jumping into the fight to save democracy. I really feel that more and more people are looking at this, the immorality of fascism, and choosing morality because we all collectively are experiencing and bearing witness to how horrid fascism is. Breathtakingly horrid, which we know from reading our history books. But the United States of America has never really experienced fascism in full view until now, in our lifetimes anyway, like on our soil. Remember, everything that's going on is Kremlin instigated. All the divisiveness is Kremlin instigated. They have talked about it for years and years. Lavrov got in there and, on social media months and months ago and said, we're looking forward to dividing Americans from one another. That's what they need to succeed in pulling us down. We see the immorality of what's happening, especially with ICE and all these fascist tactics. And as we are experiencing them, we have an abundance of good energy coming towards us, of people coming together. Through the darkness, we are forced to come together. And once we come together as one collective community, we are exuberantly happy. I say all the time that I would have never started this channel if Trump never got on the scene, because not that we wanted that, but we've got to turn things around, just twist it into the goodness. See the ice cream behind me? It's like, twist it, the ice cream, the twist it into goodness. It's a good visual. You see negative things, twist it into goodness. See that the light is shining brighter in the face of the darkness. I'm done pontificating, and we'll see you. I'll do a video later on today and upload it. Please join us for Church of Spirituality. If you're not joining us for that, you're really missing out on an opportunity. It's free to enhance and enrich your life. Okay, 1 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Namaste. Lots of love. See you soon.